Please join me in standing for the Pledge of Allegiance and then remain standing for the singing of our national anthem.
Right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
And now we will listen to the national anthem by Cassidy Smith.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the hearts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Great job.
Beautiful, beautiful, Cassidy. Thank you so much. And now you may be seated. Now, here singing an original song for the class of 2021 is Sierra Gonzalez and Khalil Copen singing Moving On.
Na 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 ooh, yeah.
I guess I'm moving on now. I'm no longer a child. What you gonna do now? Don't you wanna drive right now? So alive, I think I'm across the line. It's time to leave the past behind and take a walk on the wild side.
Take a walk on the wild side. Wow, 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 yeah.
So alive, I'm a dreamer, and I know that I'm gonna do it, and I know the meaning. Yeah, I got it on myself now. I'ma go and take a stand now. I'm moving on now.
Moving on now, moving on now, yeah.
Moving on crazy. Everything's amazing.
I need you to change, embrace your pride, don't feel cash. I'm by your side, don't do the pain. I'm by your side in the dark in the day. Ooh, God lead the way. Ooh, yeah, please make a way. Please make a way, oh, please make a way. Play the darkness away, take the darkness away.
Ooh, on the wild side, wild side, wow, wow. I'm so alive, I'm a dreamer, and I know that I got it, I'm a seeker. And you know we got the vibes right now, and you know that we gotta get out of this town.
Gotta get out, get out.
Get out.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you so much, Sierra and Khalil. It takes a lot to get up here and do what they just did. So thank you so much. God, I guess I'm usually wearing higher heels. Good evening and welcome to the commencement ceremony for Murrieta Canyon Academy and Murrieta Valley Adult School. We appreciate your attendance as we celebrate the accomplishments of these graduates. Let me begin by introducing our distinguished guests from the Murrieta Valley Unified School District. First, our Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Pat Kelly. School Board Member and President, Ms. Linda Lunn. School Board Member, Mr. Ken Dixon. School Board Member, Mrs. Chris Tomasian. School Board Member, Mr. Paul Diffley. Deputy Superintendent, Mr. Bill Oline. Assistant Superintendent for Education Services, Mrs. Mary Walters. Assistant Superintendent for Human Resources, Mr. Darren Daniel. Executive Director of Secondary Education, Mrs. Jennifer Shriver. And MVUSD Public Information Officer, Mrs. Monica Gutierrez. Thank you all for being here this evening and supporting MCA and MVAS every day. Yeah, it deserves applause. Ladies and gentlemen, I stand here before you grateful. I am blessed to be a wife, a mother, a daughter, a sister, and a friend. And amongst my blessings, I am the principal of Murrieta Canyon Academy and Murrieta Valley Adult School. These schools, they welcome students every day to just be themselves. Schools that focus on the whole student. This year has been unprecedented and filled with unknowns and new teaching methods and models. Everyone has had to be flexible and understanding, especially you parents and guardians out there. So in that, I would like to thank the MCA staff and the MVAS staff. That's teachers, including our site sub-teachers who are here tonight as well, secretaries, guidance techs, attendance clerks, aides, tutors, all of you, for all you do every day to support, guide, mentor, parent at school, and love our students every day. Thank you. The connections you make with students, even via Zoom or Teams, and the work you do is immeasurable. You made it look so easy. I would like to thank my admin staff, Shane Sands, Steve Rossa, Morgan Urbany. Yeah, you all bet, some of you better cheer a lot. I'm just saying, you're here because of her. Sherry Dew, Kelsey Walden, and our guest counselor, Ileana Gonzalez. Thank you for your time, teamwork, and relentless effort that they have given every single day to ensure every student is given every opportunity to be successful, whatever that may be for that student. You all have hearts of gold, and your cups runneth over. A very special thank you to the Murrieta Rotary Club, and I know they're here, and it's hard for me to see. They're out there. This year we were blessed with them coming along and partnering with us. I just want to say with all my heart, thank you for your support on our seniors and appreciate your understanding of the trying year that they have had. We look forward to continuing our partnership with your wealth of knowledge, your kindness, and your altruistic efforts for future MCA students. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. And last but not least, parents. Thank you. Thank you, parents, guardians, families, who have allowed us to be part of these young people's lives. Thank you for allowing us to share wisdom and life lessons with them. Thank you for partnering with us and on showing support and guidance in our young men and women as they grow. Thank you. My graduation speeches usually revolve around inspiration that I read or hear, and as a former English teacher, that's a lot. There's so much to say and to be grateful for this year. I am thankful, graduates, that you are all here safe, with your families cheering you on and supporting you. Tonight, you are here through grace and resiliency. These words have been used in abundance this past year, and at times to encourage kindness, to encourage being lenient, to encourage empathy toward those suffering. All those uses are appropriate. Grace has been shown by your parents and your families and your teachers. I would say a lot by your teachers. And because of that grace, you, the class of 2021, are here tonight receiving your diploma. But the credit does not lie with all of those showing grace. It lies within you. It is within all of you and your resiliency to push yourselves during trying times, to accept the kindness of others, and to come out successful, to graduate high school, one of life's huge hurdles, during a most trying time. Now, some of you needed a little bit more pushing than others. Thank you, Mrs. Urbany, which is okay. It's okay to be pushed a little bit. All of great literary heroes have support people, so it's okay. With this power of resiliency and gift of grace, I ask one favor from all of you. Pay it forward. Because you know what it feels like for people to support you during difficult times, because you are stronger, smarter, and kinder today than you were last year. You can recognize when someone is struggling because you have endured and succeeded. Please pay it forward. Be kind, be humble, be empathetic, be helpful, be encouraging, be thankful, but above all, be you. I'm going to take a portion of something Mark Cuban said, because I'm a big basketball fan. Your passion, your vision, those ideas you have inside of you, there will never be better time to chase those. So while you are sitting there talking about what is next and what you're going to do now that you're a graduate, do not hesitate. Say this. Say, I can, I will, because I have endured. Class of 2021, this is your time to soar. Yep. And now, because she had a huge part in every single one of you, and I know all of you families know her, I welcome Mrs. Morgan Urbany.
Thanks, guys. Wow. Hello, students, families, and honored guests. My name is Morgan Urbany, and I have had the pleasure of serving as counselor for our amazing seniors this year. This year has been a wild ride, to say the least. Congratulations on being first and hopefully the last graduating class to have a whole virtual senior year. I know if you all had the choice, none of you would have wanted to go out like this. But like a rainbow at the end of the storm, let this graduation ceremony symbolize the end of a very unique chapter in your lives. It has been my tradition for the last 5 years to capture my parting message to you in a story of student-inspired wisdom from an experience throughout the year. Because we had to do school differently this year, it was more challenging to pinpoint what that exact story and message would be. We didn't have the normal field trips, the school events, and office ambush moments that I normally pull from. I was pushed into new ways of connecting with you all, whether that be a solid round of virtual hide and seek, and you all hid very well, I might add, or playing a game of how many times can I call you with a blocked ID before you pick up. This honestly gave me a new perspective on communication and persistence and the importance of both. To my surprise, you stopped hiding and you started answering my blocked ID phone calls, knowing it was me, which is also pretty impressive. It was quite ironic in a school year that kept me the furthest away from you physically. I never felt closer to a group of students. I value your moments of vulnerability and authenticity, your grit and your determination to follow through even in the final hour. I often found myself going home thinking of these moments and telling myself I found my inspiration for my speech, which is what I look for every year. As the months rolled on, I had many instances like this, to the point that it was impossible to determine which one was the most meaningful for today. I know we all do best with interactive visuals, so this goes to students and families alike. By show of hands, how many of you had a meeting with me this year? Oh, they all better go up. This is by phone, via Teams, in person, and how many of those were to get to this moment? I want to see your hands, seriously. How many? Okay. Families, thank you. This is how many inspirational moments that I had to choose from this year. All of those moments that I spent with you, whether you like those moments or not. I got to see a side of you all under other circumstances I may have never seen. We were all pushed to the limits with our patience, our perseverance, and our motivation. There were tears, both happy and sad this year. I was tough on you when I needed to be, and as I promised you that I would. But you are here, and you made it. Despite the challenges you have all overcome this year, you have all proven to have what it takes to make it through the most difficult of circumstances. Here in this audience, we have students that pushed through unimaginable loss this year, experienced drastic family changes, students who've overcome severe health complications and who are still fighting those, students who had started this year with little hope of graduating and pushed through mountains of credit recovery to be here. We even have a student who's graduating a whole year early this year. When I stop and think about all of your stories, though vastly different, the theme is the same, the theme of resilience. Resilience, by definition, is the process of adapting well in the face of adversity, trauma, tragedy, or significant sources of stress. My request for you all is that you take a minute to reflect on what pushed you through, hold on to the memory of this year, and revisit it when life presents you with new challenges, as it will. I'm confident that you all have the strength and fortitude to overcome whatever obstacles come your way. Class of 2021, I could not be more proud to have played a part in your journey, and please know that I'm always a blocked ID phone call away. Okay. Thank you.
And now, our graduate address.
Graduate advice for the underclassmen: please do not be lazy. You're young, you're still not being lazy. Being lazy led me to this school, so don't be lazy.
The advice that I have for underclassmen, honestly guys, just do the work. It's easier if you do it then than now. It kind of gets stressful at the end of the year.
It's better to do your work the day you get it assigned rather than last second, because it's not fun to scramble and do that stuff last minute. It's better to just get it done right away.
Hi, I'm Jesse, and I want to let you guys know to always stay on track, do your work, do your schoolwork, and have fun. MCA will take care of you.
I want to thank Mrs. Scott for my 4 years at this school, because she was always helpful and supportive over any decision I made, and she always helped me out whenever I needed it.
Thank you, Ms. Boone and Ms. Urbany, for supporting me.
I just want to thank Mrs. Beach and Mrs. Urbany for helping me through my high school journey, and without them I wouldn't be able to graduate high school a year early.
My advice for underclassmen is to not get lazy, just to be on top of your schoolwork, be on time, be on schedule, and just keep pushing forward. The earlier you get your things done, the faster life will start forming together, and things will get easier. So just stay on top of your work, and everything will be good.
My advice I would give to somebody, basically don't slack off on your work and do it. And if you don't, I'll come for you. No worries.
So to all my fellow graduates, I'd just like to say thank you for not only helping me, but making me laugh and helping me get through the year. People that are graduating next year, just keep your heads up. It's really tough, but I know you guys can do it. And make sure to have fun and enjoy your last year of high school. Like they always say, it's going to go by really quick, but nobody really believes that. And it's going to go by so quick. Just enjoy your time as a senior. Thank you.
I'd like to thank Miss Beach Miss Beach and Miss Dimitri for getting me through this long journey and this tough school year. I managed to get a lot of my work done and get my grades up so I can graduate. And thank you guys very much. Appreciate it.
I just want to thank my moms, my family, everybody for pushing me, and my teachers, most importantly. That's everything.
Man, all you gotta do is just do your work, get through it. You got it.
Alright, I want to thank my parents first of all for supporting me through all of this and believing in me for graduating. And I want to thank the council, not the council, the administration at MCA for helping me and believing in me too. Other schools didn't believe in me, but you guys did. Thank you.
I would just like to say thank you to all the teachers and counselors and my friends and family who have supported me through moving schools and other stuff and all that. I really think I wouldn't be here right now without them.
We did it. That's crazy. Yeah, congrats.
Don't let yourself burn out. Don't give up, because I got sent away for 2 months and I thought I wasn't going to graduate, but I came back, worked extra hard, and now I'm graduating with A's and B's.
For the underclassmen, I just wanted to say, I know sometimes it can get rough, but just keep your head up, and as long as you try your best, everything will be okay.
I want to say thank you to my mom and dad for pushing me to graduate. I want to say thank you to my brother for always being in my heart. I love you, rest in peace. And I want to say thank you to my girlfriend. Thanks.
Alright, I want to thank Miss Urbany, and I want to thank my parents and my family for helping me.
The best advice I have for you is honestly keep every single breath like it's your senior. Don't procrastinate, be selfish with yourself. Don't focus on anyone else. Just be selfish. That's all I have.
I just want to thank Ms. Dimitri and Ms. A for being helpful and caring.
If I could give any advice to my underclassmen, I'd say not to slack off freshman year. Just to get through your work. Please go for a C if you can, push through it.
I just want to say congratulations to all my fellow graduates and to the underclassmen. Stay in school.
It's a moment to thank myself for not giving up and working really hard and sticking with my job for 2 years, even though it was really hard.
Thank my mom, my dad, Miss Dimitri, and Miss A for supporting me throughout all of these years and helping me graduate.
I would like to thank my parents for pushing me through high school, and I would like to remind all of you guys to never give up, and yeah.
Thank you, graduates. Mr. Kelly. Okay, almost there. So, Mr. Kelly, it is my honor to share with you that each student sitting here has done what it takes to meet and sometimes exceed requirements set by the state of California and our own Board of Education. I present to you the Murrieta Canyon Academy and the Murrieta Valley Adult School Class of 2021.
Thank you, Mrs. Hedges. On behalf of the Board of Education and the Murrieta Valley Unified School District, I am very pleased to accept the members of the class of 2021 as having completed all requirements as set forth by the state of California and our district's board policies. Congratulations.
Class of 2021, congratulations. We now will present you with your diplomas.
Xavier Amaro. Natasha Battle. Brandy Bosley.
Christian Beck. Derek Cordova.
Tyler Bryceland.
Lily Bergens.
Deanna Clowers.
Dustin Joyner. Gage Clark.
Sierra Gonzalez.
Brianna Ronces.
Khalil Copin.
Matthew Conway. JJ Comley. Mauricio Cruz.
Madeline Delmare.
Damian Dueñez.
Taylor Demchuk.
Drake Deards.
Jeremy Dominoni.
Angel Franco. Julian Garcia.
Mary Garcia.
Alani Gonzalez.
Eric Gomez.
James Hatch. Vaughn Havens.
Amani Hawkins.
Jonathan Hernandez. Leonard Interiano. Jake Jenkins.
Sean Johnson. Marshall Newton.
Kari Khalili.
Haley LaValle.
Osvaldo Luna Gomez.
Avinity Alvarez.
Annette Barella. Geraldine Morga Cortez. Rebecca Kaimak. Lorenzo Perez III. Ronald Vigil. Lynette Young. Narika Gomez.
Darlene Martinez.
Emily McCann. Devin Moore. Skylar Moritz.
Caesar Navarro.
Haley Novak. Dylan O'Neill. Blaze Sands. Yamin Salazar. Camila Romero. Miguel Rivera. Alan Rodriguez. Brent Rodriguez. Caden Renkin. Paul Ramirez Jr.
Rose Perea.
Damian Palazuelos. Dariana Padilla Martinez.
Blue.
Nicholas Otero. Courtney Waldron.
Alexandra Elizabeth Viveros.
Amelia Verata. Ariana Vargas.
Elliot Vallecillo.
Jesse Valadez.
Cassidy Stratton.
Robert Stanfill.
Noah Smith.
Samuel Scott. Maxwell Scott.
Abel Sepulveda.
Daniel Sheehan.
Samantha Wilson. Angelina Zenteno.
From all of us students to all the members of the audience, the teachers and the staff at MCA, we want to thank you for your support, encouraging words, helpful advice, and guidance. The support of family, friends, and staff is invaluable. Your caring and dedication have helped to get us here today. In addition, to show our thanks and appreciation, students were given 2 roses and asked to present them to special people as a sign of our love and gratitude and to say thank you for showing us great support and for believing in us, particularly this year. The class of 2021 says to all those who have supported us, this rose is for you.
When I say flip it, do I flip my?
Yeah, you're good. Yep.
Perhaps the most important element of academic regalia is the smallest, the tassel. Traditionally, it is worn on the right side of the mortar board until the principal, Mrs. Beach, officially and formally confers upon the recipients. That's us, the diploma. The tassel is then moved from the right side to the left side of the mortar board. This act symbolizes our new and well-earned status. Class of 2021, please turn your tassels.
Thank you, Dustin and Brianna. Almost. Thank you, parents, families, and distinguished guests for being here this evening to support our graduates. MCA staff, could you please come up in front of the stage, please? All MCA and MVA staff, please come up to the front.
Hold on, hey, take 5 steps forward. Right there, perfect.
Graduates, please give these amazing people a warm, heartfelt thank you who have supported you and guided you on your journey. They do what they do because they have a heart for you. Finally, we say to you, the graduates of 2021, congratulations. Thank you so much. Thank you, families. Have a good night. Thank you.